In a bustling anthill deep in the heart of the forest, there lived a little ant named Fagulha. Unlike her fellow ants, Fagulha was much smaller and often found herself overshadowed by their impressive size and strength. Yet, she possessed a fiery spirit and an unshakable belief in her ability to make a difference. Her journey to self-belief began on a bright sunny day when the queen ant called for volunteers to gather food from the nearby meadow. Fagulha eagerly raised her antenna, determined to prove her worth. But the larger ants laughed at her enthusiasm, doubting her ability to contribute meaningfully. Despite their skepticism, Fagulha set out with the other ants, her tiny legs marching with determination. As the group reached the meadow filled with lush green grass and colorful flowers, the bigger ants quickly got to work, selecting the largest seeds and leaves they could carry. Meanwhile, Fagulha focused on gathering tiny crumbs and seeds, often overlooked by her peers. She refused to be discouraged by her size, intent on collecting every morsel she could find. While working, Fagulha noticed a small bird tangled in a vine near the edge of the meadow. Her heart brimmed with empathy, and without a second thought, she scurried over to help. With patience and determination, Fagulha nibbled through the vine until the grateful bird was free. "Thank you, little ant," chirped the bird. "You've proven that being small doesn't mean you can't make a big difference." Feeling empowered by her good deed, Fagulha returned to the anthill by dusk with her modest bounty. To her surprise, the queen praised her for gathering food from places other ants hadn't thought to explore and for helping a creature in need. The larger ants watched in silence, realizing they had underestimated Fagulha's strength of heart. From that day forward, Fagulha became an inspiration in the anthill. Her story of courage and compassion spread through the forest, teaching everyone that believing in oneself could indeed move mountains. Hearts swelled with admiration every time they recounted how Fagulha, the littlest ant with the biggest spirit, taught the forest to believe in themselves.